That's a gun in the Lee High School gym.
No police wrote me yet, man.
The videos, mailed to First Coast News anonymously, were taken by a 17-year-old student recording himself. It's just one of many guns brought on campus in Duval County.
I think people often think that schools create safe neighborhoods, and it's actually the inverse. It's safe neighborhoods create safe schools.
Superintendent Nikolai Vitti talked to us about the gun count this school year. It started at Sadie Tillis Elementary when an 11-year-old had a silver semi-automatic handgun in his backpack.
I'm flustered because I couldn't believe that this is something that was going down.
School district police report the gun had 5 live rounds in the magazine. But the district told the media the gun was unloaded. We emailed the district asking how there could be any confusion. They told us because there was no bullet in the chamber, they did not consider the gun loaded. That's right. Even with 5 bullets in the gun, the district still considered it unloaded.
I categorize that as a loaded gun.
Former federal agent and First Coast News crime analyst Mark Bachman says districts often don't provide all the details when talking about weapons on campus.
Looking back and knowing how that was perceived, I would have redone that. I would have done that differently. I think it would have been a more proactive communication regarding it being loaded, the gun, to prevent the perception that people were mincing words or trying to manipulate the facts.
First Coast News obtained information on every school gun incident since 2011. In many cases, the district's own police reports call a gun loaded, even if there's not a bullet in the chamber.
They don't want to alarm or alert the parents. They have to put that information out there.
The district sends a letter home or an automated voicemail when a weapon's found.
Hello, parents.
But our review shows until we began emailing the district about their policy,
unloaded weapon.
They didn't use the word gun and definitely didn't say it was loaded.
If we know it was a gun, then let's say it was a gun. If we know it was loaded, let's say it was loaded. And I think that there were instances previously where we were vague, or it could be perceived that we were not being as transparent as we needed to be.
Back to Sadie Tillis, where despite discrepancies on if it's loaded or not, the district reports the gun to the State Board of Education's Cessor database, which tracks incidents in schools. For the most recent year available, Cessor only reports 6 incidents in Duval County involving a firearm, but our stack of reports shows 14.
Anytime there's a weapon on campus, whether it's a student or a parent, or it should be reported.
Not all 14 were reported, the district says, because 4 involved a BB gun and 4 involved someone who was on campus but not a student. Those factors don't matter when trying to keep schools safe, Bachman says.
The gun presents a danger no matter what, period. Because when the police show up, they may end up firing their weapons at them.
The danger isn't in the details, it's in the risk.
Parents in particular take ownership of what's going in children's book bags.
If parents are supposed to pay attention to specifics, perhaps the district should too.